Hey guys, SuperCoach God here, and today we are doing our round 13 trades. I think it's round 13 this week. Yeah, it is. All right. Anyway, what do we do this week? So we got a few players that can go and that potentially need to go. Successful trades last week. If we just have a look. Got rid of Darcy, Closey, and Sweet for Fraser, English, Salem. So pretty happy with those trades for the moment. While we're at it, let's just look at our history of some outrageously bad weeks and then elite weeks. I don't get this. The inconsistency is insane. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks in the top. Really 7,500, and then we've had 5 weeks over 23,000. So, and the rest are in between that. But yeah, a bit stressful, annoying. Team value, I think, is pretty poor, but haven't really looked too much into that at this point in the year now. Anyway, let's get into our trades. So, firstly, the first person that needs to go is, I think, Biggie Newen's not going to play another game. Let's be real. If he gets picked this week, I'll trade out Jones, but Biggie Newen is not going to play. Someone informed me in the comments last episode that Zach Reed is injured and out for the year. Very sad stuff. Hope he, wish him well for his recovery because he's a talented player and I think he will be a good player one day. So hopefully he's another rookie next year. Anyway, Garcia. Anyway, Newen. So who's coming in this week? Firstly, let's have a look at a few of the rookies. Now, Billy Dowling hasn't played a game, 123k. He's playing. What else? What about in the midfield? So Chad Warner is getting very heavily backed. I wouldn't be picking him up, but I guess like he's had his bye, so he's a good option. And then if we have a look at the back line, similar story. Jordan Ridley is getting a very big buy-in. Now, Jordan Ridley is a scary prospect, and I love him as a player. I love him as a player, but he's ruined our SuperCoach team one too many times. Maybe a starting pick next year. I don't know. We could end up getting him in at some point, but it's just not going to be this week. We have to focus. Our round 14, 15 buys are looking really bad, and getting in Jordan really does not help that. Maybe after his buy, after he's had a big price rise, we might just have to get him, break into 33. So I'd be happy to pay what I'd be happy to pay 560 for him, 570. But anyway, let's get into it. First, I think we're going to get Will Dawson. Now, McNeil's another option who played pretty well on the weekend, but Will Dawson is cheaper, and I think I need to go for the cheaper rookies, even though it could cost me a bit of cash gen. So if they were the same price, probably go McNeil, but can't win them all. And then we are going to get Garcia out because I don't think he plays again this year. Unfortunately, I don't think he's good enough up to the level. But yeah, and we're going to move. Fraser up. Actually, that doesn't really work, does it? No, we need the players on field this week. I feel like Jones comes back at some point, and it's going to annoy me. Actually, I'm going to get Jones out. I think I'm going to get Jones out, and I'm going to get Fisher. maybe. That's one option. Other options, can we, remove him? Other options are getting rid of Garcia and getting in, I don't know, can't even get Goulden. Can't really get anyone in that category. Riley Sanders is looking like he's going to stay in the team, even though I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't. We can get Ridley but it's just not going to work for us, unfortunately. So I think the go is Fisher. Now, if we do this, next week might need to be a double downgrade, maybe. I don't know how many rookies are on the bubble next week. We can probably have a look. Next week. All right. Okay. So you got McNeil, you got Bytel this week. I would not be getting Bytel. He's going to get dropped. We got Zane True next week. I don't know who he is, but yep. We've got Caleb Smith was a sub. Patrick Parnell did not play. Yeah, so we've got one next week. This is an issue. We might be stuck doing no trades next week. We're going to struggle to get an upgrade. We're praying that McKercher plays this week. So just fix up our team. Zorgo and Green. And get Fisher on field. And Dawson. All right. So because we've only got what 3,500 in the bank. So next week, what rookies are going to be like dead? Sullivan shouldn't be dead. Sexton might have to go soon. He's already made us a lot of money. But I'm also happy to keep Sexton like there. I don't know. Power comes back this week, I think. So we'll have a look at that. Wait, let me have a look. Will Power come back? I don't know. I think it was 4 weeks. Maybe I'm wrong. We're going to have to bring Zorko back down to the forward line at some point. So we'll be able to do that eventually. But geez, the prices on our midfielders are looking terrible, aren't they? A lot of people trading out McKercher this week. So I just read an article saying that they're like hoping that he plays. I don't have much confidence. If he doesn't play, I'm not getting rid of him. I'm going to hold him because we're going to need him next week. So I think he's 50-50 chance for this week. I'm just praying that the Salem pick does pay off and he keeps getting 95 scores. And Dempsey's another one. His cash gen's reset. So his break-even's 41, which isn't amazing, but he's now up to 330k with that 122 in the system. If he can get an 80 this week, that would be insane. That would be insane. And then I think he's got the buy, but we're probably gonna have to hold him. Frazier, he can stay for longer. I don't know what trades I'm gonna do next week. It's unless there's a rookie I can go early on and get Garcia out, then I'm not too sure. Richards is another one. I'm not too sure still if I'm going to hold him or not. It's getting to the point where I may as well. Whoa. But not too sure yet. a player I want to get in. So our midfield's done. So we need to get some backmen, and I want to get. I do want to get Ridley after his bye. I just can't afford to get him in now. Another one I want to get is Ridley's also difficult because I don't know if I can trust him. That's the thing. This video is titled "I have trust issues," and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But yeah, Max Holmes looks like he's every part a top 6 backman, and Clark is another one that is as well. They're not quite, but they're close. And yeah, McGovern's interesting. I don't know if I can trust him. So many of these blokes like just injury prone, and it's annoying, and might even end up going for a NAS like post by Nasai Wangani Malira. It could be a clutch play, and Hayden Young's another one. You can get him. I probably wouldn't go Whitfield. Just going to get tagged and inconsistent. Especially if you play for both leagues, and overall Whitfield's not the pick that you want. Dale's another one. I don't know. It seems like he's had such a bigger 5-round average and a 107. Ed Richards when he gets back, that's another one. I seriously don't know, but yeah. I was hoping we get a bit more forward time for Petrarca so I could put him in the forward line, but it wasn't to be. I think DVPs came out this week or last week. I can't remember. Maybe they come out next week. I have no clue. I'm a bit out of the loop at the moment, but people are trading out Zach Butters. Yeah, that could be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Trading out Luke Jackson is just another dumb thing. Like, just hold your primos, you silly buggers. Trade out your rookies for other rookies if you need players on field this week. Which I don't think no one's struggling this week to put players on field. It's the next couple of weeks that are a pain. So who's got the bye this week? Freo and Port. So next week, if we can find a way, I'd like to get Clark. That's if we can find a way. Clark's been very good footy. But yeah. Anyway, the reason this video is titled "I have trust issues." Zach Fisher. It's the reason I don't want to get him. I mean, I don't know if I can live owning this player. It's some of the players we have, I can't trust them, and he's just another one. So this year he's gone. Last 3 weeks, insane. Last 4 weeks, insane. But 50, 100, 70, 75, 84, 71, 20. That's what I'm scared of. That's what I'm scared of. And maybe second half of the season, Fisher is a different story. We haven't really seen him in the back line in the second half of the season, except for last year at Carlton where he did a little bit. But that even then, that wasn't that good scoring. But maybe the bye has freshened him up as well. And just, I don't know, maybe he's just going to continue this form. I think McKercher coming back hurts him a little bit, but I'm happy to take the good with the bad. Yeah, so we've got 4 North players that have played defense this year. Mind you, Sheasel's in the midfield now. So Sheasel going out of there has also helped Fisher a lot. So that makes me less worried about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, gang. And all right. But yeah, I can't trust this bloke. I'm gonna get him, but I'm not gonna trust him. I'm not gonna if he's playing St Kilda, I'm not touching him for a VC. Like, I don't know. But in fact, I am gonna tip North this week. I'm going to tip them. I'm going to back them. I'm probably going to have a bet on them. Gamble responsibly. But yeah, no Reed. No. I don't know if Waterman's coming back, but it's another thing. Let's check Waterman. Yeah, I don't know if he plays or not. But anyway, I know Harley Reid's not, and that is an issue for him. But yeah, VC, I think we're going to go Bond. What did I say last time? I said I'm not going Bond. But Bond just had a 186 game, so I have no clue. He's probably going to get a head-to-head matchup with Dunkley, though, so it's an issue. Zorko is another one you could go. I'm just not touching anyone tonight. I'm not touching Dawson, who's my only player tonight anyway, but I'm not touching him. He is... That score's really pissed me off. And then we are going to captain... I think we're just going to captain Dacos on the Monday. What a Gorn score on... See, it's a bit of a bad indicator because he scored really well in the final series against Collingwood. But I feel like Darcy Cameron's that much better this year. Captain Walsh, maybe? No. I think we're going to do Dacos. Heaney's tempting as well, but he could get tagged, even though he probably won't. They're probably more likely to tag Warner at this point. So I'm going to captain Dacos VC Bond. I feel like they don't both score bad in the same week. It just doesn't happen. Sheasel's actually interesting. I'm not going to do it though. VC Bond into Dacos. I mean, classic duo. Bond's now got a 57 break even at 650k, so he's going to go all the way back up to 700k. I don't know why he couldn't have done this in the start of the season, but anyway, doesn't matter. Now, and yeah, I mean, let's look at rankings. How far are we off? Sorry, this video's been dragged out, but how far are we off like rank 100? So we are 27162. The hell are we on? I think we're about 1,000 off. 27. We are 1.2. Oh, Jesus. So I'm going to just rule out number one spot now. I just don't think it could be done anymore. Plus, rank one probably has full bloody primos at the moment, so it's a bit over there. Rankings. What do we need for top 100? So we're 25889. I'd write it down somewhere if I had a pen near me. 25889. So I think we're 800 points off abs. I watched this video and had a look. So it's quite a lot. But you can definitely do it in half a season if you trade correctly. Hello, why am slowest bloody website? Complain about every single day. Gee whiz, look at this. Just won't move. See, so we're like 800 off here. Rank 56. So yeah, we're like 700 off top 100. 700. It's doable. Don't know how doable. How far are we off top? 200. 600. All right, so it just keeps going down from there. Okay. How far are we off the top 1,000 players in SuperCoach? If we can get there. I don't know. Looking at the rankings, it's just it just doesn't make you feel good. It's like that in your mind, you think it's a lot of points, but it's actually not. It could literally be 2 weeks. 2 weeks of top. If you get two top 1%, two top 2% scores in 2 weeks, you're going up a heap. So yeah, it looks like top 1,000 is only like what two. We're only 380 points off top 1,000. So it's a pretty good sign. Now, does our team have the capabilities to do that? If we just trade right, it does. So if these trades this week pay off, if Dawson just goes, I don't know, what if he scores 100 this week? Massive. And then what if Fisher gets a 140? Like we're right back in the hunt. And no, it's we got some promising signs. Anyway, I went on a 4-minute rant looking at rankings, so I apologize. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Final trades: Fisher and Dawson for Newen and Jones, the two 180k rookies. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all on Monday night. Peace.